Many of you will have heard politicians talking tough about how they intend to stop these boats coming over the water. So far, we've chucked 700 million in the French direction to make sure that they do their bit their end. What I'm actually going to say is that money was to help the French facilitate the smooth, how shall I say, transportation of these migrants to our country, and that our British government actually want these people coming into the country. But they're going to keep it quiet. Now, if you think about it, and I'm going to play the audio in a minute that will pretty much bore your piss, and it confirms what I'm saying. In fact, I'll play it now and we'll talk some more in a minute.
So I understand we have a handover with you.
Defender, would you please remain in current location until we start embarkation, please?
Okay, no problem. I stay in my area near the ribs.
Many thanks.
This is French Time Police. Vessel calling Border Force Hurricane. Good morning, sir. This is French Maritime Police on AIS ESMP03. We are on your route, coming with one of the ships or the small boat of migrants. Are you ready to receive them or not?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Yes, we see you there. We have just been tasked to another event, but there is another vessel on its way with an ETA of about 20 minutes, so if you could please stay with them and tell the other vessel, which is Border Force Ranger, will be there.
Okay, sir, we're received. We are staying with them and we are waiting for Border Force Ranger. Thank you for cooperation.
That's all copied, sir. Many thanks.
Force Ranger, go ahead, sir. Good morning, sir. This is French Maritime Police. We are right now on your starboard side. We contact Border Force Hurricane just before. Normally it's you who are coming on our position to take in charge the small boat that we are escorting.
French warship, this is Border Force Ranger. Yeah, we're just closing in your position at the moment. We'll be on scene in approximately 5 minutes. Do you have a rough approximation of the numbers on board?
There is 5 children.
Yes, that's all copied. We'll be with you shortly, and appreciate you just hold station just while we embark.
So as you could hear, that was the smooth handover between the French and the British with all the well manners that go with it. And it's so highly polished that this thing, you can imagine, is happening numerous times a day. I'm going to go and say that 700 million was to fund the French side in the transportation of these migrants. And I'm also going to say that this is planned, that there's no intention of them ever stopping them, and that the operation has to go ahead because the demographics of our country have to change. This has been preordained by people who don't represent you and aren't voted by you. These people despise you, by the way. Now just think about this. Your taxpayers' money, all right, 700 million of it, how much exactly has gone into the facilitation of the French to ferry out these invading migrants into our country? It's not going to stop. Now think about this. If we can send a boat, or many of our boats, halfway around the world to police financial interests of ours, then surely we could send a boat out of port, a few miles out, into the channel to stop these migrants coming. Well, the simple answer to that would be, of course we can. So why don't we? Why? Because they don't want to. Because they want these people to come and do the damage that they will do. They want to destroy this country, its economics, its culture, and everything about it. Now, the question is, why? Now, that's a question for you to answer, not for me. But the very fact is that these people will continue to come and nothing will be done. And there is no government in there at the moment that will ever try and stop this. So you're going to have to get used to the fact that all of your towns, your villages, your cities, the demographics are going to change hugely, and these people are going to try and take over. And when they do, you're fucked. Have a nice day.
If you like the content I'm making and you want to support my work, here's a few links in the description, but only if you can afford it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.